bought this from a sculptor a couple years ago, and I never really had the chance to use it. So I decided to build like a dinosaur and aliens themed restaurant. Oh yeah, I saw this file for a UFO, and I don't know, man, Kevin. I think you uploaded the wrong file. Anyway, I wanted to make a aliens and dinosaur themed restaurant. They just seem like they go together well. One element of it, a UFO that had crashed into the building, and then they just left it there. I thought that'd be a cool touch, so I smashed it in there, and then I glued it. And then from there, I started to build a base for it to sit on, but it didn't sit too well, so I had to glue in some coins so it would have the weight to sit flat. And then I am come through with the wire grating and gluing it onto the base. Now gluing on the dinosaur's head. I didn't really know exactly what I wanted the silhouette of this building to be like at this point, but I knew I wanted the dinosaur right in the front, so you could tell immediately, aliens, dinosaurs. That was kind of my mission statement. And then I started gluing random pieces I had on there. Right now I'm making a little dining area for people to eat outside. For those of you who saw the last video, I came back and I added bottles to the little crate on the boat. I meant to originally in that one, but I just never got around to it. So I did a couple rounds of 3D prints to get little detailed bits to glue on there once I kind of figured out what I wanted. And I set about gluing them up, added in a doorway. This is the first project I've ever made my whole life. All these Sludge City videos where I've actually paid attention to if the doors make sense and if like the building would actually be big enough for people at that scale. And it really gives me a good sense of direction on how to build these. I will say that balcony would be tiny at scale. That is one where I just put it in the slicer and I was like, yeah, it looks good. I didn't realize it was going to be that small. Coming through with the wire and the plastic mesh, which is a real MVP of this project. I'm having more fun making these videos. It's just like kind of hanging out with me simulators while I show you a cool thing I did. So I think I'm gonna lean more in that direction unless it's like instructionals or really talking about techniques. Also, that edit was so slick. You see that? I had the I don't know if you saw it, I thought it was cool. Anyway, glued on some more parts. That's what it looks like. I don't know. It kind of it was a messy build, but I knew what I wanted to do with it, and I knew it was gonna look good when I was done. So there I am, spray painting it. I didn't have an exact paint job in mind, but I knew I wanted the ground to be kind of consistent with some of the other things I built, so I hit it with black, just because I know that to paint the metal, it has to have that black undercoat. And that's what I did first, just because I was thinking about it. I went in and I painted most of the metal. I thought it was all, but it was really like 60%. There's a lot of little details on this. I'm coming in with the green watercolor, mixing it in with metal paint. I thought it'd be fun if the aliens had kind of a green metallic metal, but not like copper green, just like a otherworldly kind of green shimmery, and that came out good. And then next I painted the dinosaur heads, both of them, and those came out very good. I finally found a use for that UV pink paint. And then I wanted like a lava effect. I think Rainforest Cafe sometimes has like volcanoes in the roof, and it's just a cool idea, so I stole it. I made the whole thing kind of like lava covered, and I tried to take some really satisfying TikTok style shots of me painting it. It came out okay. It's not really a flat surface, and there's a ton of little things, so it's hard to get a clean TikTok satisfying wipe of all the colors. And then I ended up messing around with them anyway, so it didn't matter. Making futuristic doors look good is impossible, I've decided. Just cover them in rust and hope that people don't look too close has really been what I've fallen to. This awning, I didn't really like it at first, but honestly I've grown on it. I think it looks kind of cool now after I weathered it and, dumped rust on it, as I said. Then painting on graffiti is the only part of the project that's really stressful, because it does feel like, I gotta do surgery with this tiny paintbrush, or this whole thing's ruined, and it's not the whole thing, but I have to go back and repaint over it. It's kind of annoying. So, oh yeah, I made on the back, I made it say on strike. That's not really meant to be a dig on any laborers. It's more like me saying, wouldn't it be cool if everyone was on strike all the time? And in my fictional city, I've decided that they are. That's canon for everyone keeping track. Also, the project's done, so here's what it looks like. If you made it this far, then actually thank you. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm working on a part 4. It might be a little late. It's been a busy week or two for me, but there's a part 4. It's coming. It's gonna be probably worse than this one, honestly, but probably better than like number 1 and number 2. So that's still pretty good.